Hello there, friends. How you doing today? We're going to play the Rotten Forest Iron Challenge. It is also going to be sped up a little bit. It's about 2 times speed or so. I can't really tell you too much about exactly how hard it is or how easy it is. I can just tell you that it's kind of long, and that's why I decided to speed this up. It was fairly long and fairly boring. That's just the easiest way that I can put it. It was weird, though, because you didn't get to use a lot of the towers that you normally would love to use. I'd use a lot of barracks towers and a lot of magic towers in the beginning here, but then I realized that actually ended up being not as great as I thought it was going to be, because a lot of random guys pop out of this little green area in the bottom there. And I think I end up actually selling my barracks to get something else. But it's not that bad. I mean, once you learn what's going on, then you'll realize, oh, it's not that bad. But the more reinforcements you build, the more husks that come out, the more death that arrives, and the more harder it gets. And he was going to rain of fire these guys, and we're like, oh yeah, we're doing good. All right, sweet. Let's get some arcane wizards up in here. But more husks just keep popping out. Oh my goodness. So I got a little bit. That was just dangerous. That was just a dangerous thing, my friends. A dangerous thing right in there. And now I'm thinking, oh, rain of fire up the wazoo. We'll have to rain of fire these guys again. But I don't have one. What? What? Whoa! No, that's not good at all. So luckily enough for us, the only good thing that's happening is Hacksaw is actually getting his level up pretty darn quickly and pretty darn high. So you can tell, wow, there's a lot of guys here. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. What the heck are we going to do? So many of them. We're actually going to sell these guys. We're going to get a Rain of Fire all ready to go. We're going to get extra magic towers over here. And let's see what we're going to have to end up doing. So we're going to Rain of Fire all the way in the front here, aren't we? Oh, yes, we are. We're going to Rain of Fire all the way in the front there. I know it's a bit dangerous, a bit upsetting, but that's one thing that can show you that I'm actually good at micro, and I learned from my mistakes. I learned that too many guys were coming out of the swamp, and I decided I'll just switch over to mage towers. And that's what we're going to get now, guys. We're going to get straight up mage towers for the rest of the game. Oh my goodness, yes. Or, you know what I could do? I could go for some, you know, like, Holy Order guys and some barbarians as well. That could be kind of fun. But I'm thinking no. I'm thinking not. So the thing about the Iron Challenges is that they're kind of stupid, and we get a lot of weird guys coming out here. For example, there's a lot of tainted treats right now. A bit too many, actually, for one of these early rounds. But then again, it does make it fairly difficult. Difficult is the way I like to play the game. So we got just mostly Arcane Wizards right now. I'm thinking Arcane Wizards are the best way to go, because if you build Sorcerers, Mages, there's no point to their extra little orange thingamabobber surrounding them. And also, if you get some Ancient Golems or something, it's just going to make them get some Swamp Things popping out of the swamp there. So we don't want to have that happen either. So I actually did end up building some Barracks guys up in the top right side now, and I was hoping that I can get them high enough upgraded where they're actually not going to be a problem. I was hoping that I can get some Holy Orders or maybe some Barbarians as well. Or maybe, again, like, mix those guys and get them both to just, like, not die very quickly. That was kind of the plan. We'll see if it ends up happening. I know I'm spending most of my gold over there. I just want to stall them for long enough where I can get some extra magic attacks in here, because those wolf guys are just not fun to have to deal with. And I don't have any other barracks that I really can use very well. So even if you just split them up a little bit, that'll help you out tremendously. And obviously, if you got Holy Order guys, use some reinforcements behind them, and hopefully that'll help out a little bit more. But there's just so many of them, it gets kind of crazy. There's a lot. There's like too many of these wolves. So we're going to have to slowly take them down over here. Slowly take them down. Oh my goodness gracious. We were able to take them all down. But again, another big wave of them coming out. We need to get some high-level magic things over there. But it's just so hard because I want to get most of my stuff on the left side there because there's guys trying to stake out through. But no, oh my goodness gracious. And there's still some guys coming out of the swamp. So how hard is this? Well, it could have been easier. It could have been easier, but I chose to do the hard way. Alright, more little guys popping out there. And finally, we're actually going to get a Sorcerer's Mage. The reason why I'm going to do this is because, believe it or not, I actually felt like the Holy Order guys were going to be able to do more damage to these guys, though I don't think that's the way it works. I don't think that's the way it works. I got that instead of an Arcane Wizard. Who knows what would have been better? Probably the Arcane Wizard, to be honest. But uniqueness, funness, it's always a good way to go about doing it. And I'm not going to get any Polymorphs, though, but I might end up getting an Ancient Golem. That could be kind of fun to do. So here's my first Swamp Thing. This is where I'm going to switch over and say, okay, we're going to get rid of Hacksaw on the very back. We're going to have to drill this guy, which I guess he used his drill up. I thought he would have a drill again, but I guess he doesn't. That's okay. We're going to have to get ready for our drill of the Swamp Thing. And there's another Swamp Thing up on the top there. We're going to have to make sure we stop him as well. So we did decide to get a couple death rays in here, maybe get at least 1 or 2 death rays. Hopefully the guys in the front, when we use the death ray, will end up being the Swamp Things and not just a crappy little husk or something. Because it does happen quite often, but at the same time with 4 arcane wizards like that, pretty darn awesome sauce. Also, a few teleports might actually be nice as well. Yeah. So more of these guys coming down the right side. Those guys are immune against magic, though, so you got to be extremely, extremely careful with those guys. You don't want to wear out your welcome over there on the far right side. But I feel like it's actually working out pretty well now. We got an Ancient Golem coming out in here. Let's hopefully have him survive for a little bit longer than... Oh, he died. Alright, so we got a Swamp Thing coming through here. Luckily enough for us, we're just going to, teleport him all right back. Too bad, so sad. Maybe I'll just get rid of this Ancient Golem because it's not working out very well. Who knows? We'll have to see. I'll just get my Holy Order guys in front of him and let my Ancient Golem kind of take the guys that sneak on through. That's a good way to do it. And we got more Arcane Wizards. We're getting so much money up in here. That's a lot of money, to be honest. It's just a lot of money. Though if I didn't have teleports, I probably would have been in danger just a few minutes ago when I had all those Swamp Things popping out of that swamp. Oh no, we don't like Swamp Things swamp out of that swamp. Again, when I just look over at that right-sided thing, I'm expecting guys to come out of there. You know, expecting like maybe some updates or something where they just pop out of there, but nope, they don't. So just a lot of Swamp Things coming out, a couple Tainted Treats as well, but we should be able to take these guys down as long as Hacksaw doesn't die. But at the same time, Hacksaw can die pretty darn easily, so you gotta be a little bit careful with that. We need to get him some extra health, but we're teleporting them again. Teleports are key, my friends. Make sure you get a couple of them. But I highly recommend not getting the 2nd or 3rd tier teleports. Just get all of your Arcane Wizards up to their 1st tier teleports, and you'll be the happiest person you can be. Some more Tainted Treats trying to sneak on through. Luckily enough for us, we have some really good stalling techniques with our reinforcements and or Hacksaw, and or teleports as well. A few more Tainted Treats to clean up, and it looks like we are going to take this game, my friends. Fairly tough. I definitely recommend going with the magic instead of the barracks at first, unless you really can't do it with just the magic alone. Then switch over the barracks and just see what you can do. That's all I'm going to have for you guys today. So as always, thanks for watching. Have a super duper delicious day.